Ladies, I was a bit bored, and so I opened this, and this was the lovely fabric book that I paid Bonnie with Sassy Scrappers to make for me. And I was looking at it and I'm thinking, oh, there's only 4 pages here, but really any more and I think she would have had to charge me an arm and a leg. These are really thick pages and there is heaps and heaps of layers and layers and layers and layers, and this is just beautiful. And so I'm going to try and make my own, and I thought I will film the process. Now I got one of these I picked up from an op shop, and I thought that'll be a good base. So I'm looking at hers and I'm thinking she's got one big piece here and here. Looks like she's put them together and then done a stitching here and stitching here, and then she's padded that in the middle. So I thought I'll start with that first. So I've already started. That's one piece here. That's another piece there, but they're flimsy and I want to start layering it. So I'm thinking, even though I'm only going to do the same 4 pages, this will be the 1 page, but it needs 2 layers. But I'm still going to put other cloths and stuff on top. So that's 1. And this is about 21 inches across. So once it's like that, it's about 10 inches across. And you want to use your good fabric scissors. Line it up. And if there's patterns here like there is on mine, it's a good guide. Like I'm using, I know to cut just below there. If I count it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. And across is about there. Yeah, okay. It's been really hot today. Very hot today. Sorry guys, I'm not going to stop and stop and pause the boring part, so feel free to fast forward. There's another one. And one more. So yeah, I will be using the sewing machine. I noticed Bonnie's used the sewing machine on hers. And this is good trim to use. I'm not going to chuck this out. This is good trim. Can use that. Yeah. There. And yeah, it's the last one there. you doing?
My scratch go away.
Oh, did the cat scratch you?
No. Will my scratch go away?
It's going away?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, that's good. How did that scratch happen? The naughty cat scratched you, did he?
Mm-hmm.
The
Well,
little kittens.
mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I'm just filming. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, they're not looking too even, but it doesn't matter. 3, 4, right. That's just the base, so it doesn't have to be perfect. The nice calico that I'll put over it, what I was thinking of doing. So this is one page and it's going to be, I'm going to pause now so I can find the calico and then I'll come back. So I found the calico. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll start with my first double page, which is this and this. God, it feels so good to be crafting again after the Halloween projects. Alright. And I haven't used the sewing machine for a while, so I'm looking forward to using that. Because I noticed Bonnie, she uses glue, but on the outside she stitches the outside of her laces to her base pages. So I want to, it makes it look nice and neat, and it secures it better. Like it just, oh, it's hard to explain, but okay. Yeah, so just very roughly. There we go. Generally I don't like copying, but suppose I'm just copying her base, yeah? And I probably will try copy the rest too. Alright, so now this calico, and what I'll do, I'm thinking I'll put it on the bottom first, like that, then I'll get this like that, and I'll leave a bit of an edge on it, because we don't want these nasty edges coming out. We'd rather have the nice calico sticking out a bit. It would be nice if it was big enough to double it right over, but that's alright, we can do it this way, yeah, like that. Oh, is this double? Oh no, no, it's one. It's pretty thick. Yeah, it'll be good if it was long enough. It's just short, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I'm thinking kind of like when you're binding a paper mini album. You know, this is the paper part, so you want to leave a bit of a border to fold over. just what I might do is again put this on the bottom, and the one I just cut I will use as a template and cut the other one the same. And I've left a lot of room because, as you can see, I'm cutting quite crooked and stuff. So this isn't, you know, this is the rough part. So you want to leave more room than you know what you really want. Like a couple of centimetres more, if that makes sense. Yep, so. Alright, so now we'll sandwich that with a lot of glue. Again, the glue is just to hold it until the sewing part comes into it. So the edges, right along the edges, I'm concentrating the glue on. A good, you don't want to use obviously the white glue, you want the clear glue, the one that says it's fabric. And yeah, just and if you're in Australia, this is the best, cheapest, best quality for its price, and 500 mils, that's about $10. Very good glue, very happy with that. Space it out evenly. I'm going to get up and give it a good might open the window, that glue's a bit strong. It's very hot today too. I didn't really want to open that window. And now I will put the glue. I wonder if you did it this way, Bonnie, or the ladies that are really seasoned at doing this stuff, Jeanette. Is this similar to the way you do it? You know, the in-between layers and stuff. Some ladies actually use chipboard in between too for sturdiness, but I want it all fabric. I don't, yeah, you can tell you've used chipboard, you know, if you do use it. Don't like that. And just gonna make sure it pairs up with the bottom calico. Okay. And again, this is the base. This part isn't going to show. I'll quickly show you Bonnie's base. Let me find a page. If you look at Bonnie's one here, this is her base here. That looks like a really lovely big sheet of embroidery on glass. See that? Let's zoom out a bit. So even her base there is really pretty, see? So I don't know if I necessarily want to use that. I might put a whole piece of what she done, like a nice embroider over that. Yeah, I can see that coming through on this one too. And then it looks like she stacks doilies for layers on top of that, and then she finishes off with these. Yeah. So this is one of the main reasons why I bought it, commissioned it, is so, I mean, you can learn by watching videos, but you can learn a whole lot more if it's in your hand. Now what I meant by she stitches these parts is, I'll zoom in here. See that? Like that's been stitched. So each page on one side, on the tops and bottoms here, she's got lace that goes all the way around on that side and the other side. And not only did she glue them down more on the bottom part, like this part, like it's glued, but on the top parts there, I'm guessing she didn't want the glue showing, and just for sturdier. Okay, see here, she's folded that over as well, like, so I'm going to fold my calico over to give it that nice neat edge. And when I'm ready to put the lace, I'll also stitch it. Yeah, it looks like she stitched that over first, and then later she's again restitched with that. So I'm just gonna would have been good to do I'm wondering how I'm gonna do it. Like that. Probably, yeah. So you'd probably have to pin that down, wouldn't you? What I'm thinking of doing is, sorry guys, should have zoomed out. This part, I'm just, this part she would have folded it over, so the laces, when it's showing, it's, instead of being like that, it's folded over nice and neat. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually fold mine over, so it's got that nice and neat. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. I don't think I've got enough pins. Jeez, I don't think I've got any pins actually. I wonder if I can use that'll do. Oops, sorry. Just kind of doing that. And then I'll just get the sewing machine and sew over that so I've got nice clean lines. Don't have too many of them, so I want to kind of do big spacings like that. I'll try and keep it more on the out. Will be fun. I don't think I'll remember how to use my sewing machine, Sonia. It's been that long. I've only used it once and got it recently and didn't know how to thread it, and Sonia taught me over the phone how to do all that, and so now let's see if I can remember. I'm going to stop it now and I will get the sewing machine out.